Since when does a headlight cause you to get beat up by police, y'all? They put hands on this man like he was a threat. They broke this man's window. They Javonte'd him in the face, pulled him out the vehicle, Javonte'd him in the face again, and then told him that he was resisting. But you pulled him out the car because he had a headlight out. How do that even account for him getting beat up and dragged out his car like that? I don't understand it. People talking about, so why did he resist? Why didn't he just get out the car? Why should I have to get out the car? You come and tell me that my headlight is out. Why do you try to remove me? I'm not getting out my car for that. Write my ticket so I can be on my way. But here's where it get conflicted. They are criminals. A lot of the police are criminals. They are bullies. They think they're above the law. They think they can do whatever. No, bro should have did what he just did. Because like I said, if you fall for one thing, you're gonna fall for everything. If we allow them to break the law, they're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna get away with it. That's why I love these auditors. The ones that put these feds in their place, the dirty cops. The training days. But watching that video, y'all, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. This shit is crazy, fool. We can't let shit like this get away.
Understand the difference in the rights of a federal and state citizen. In the Supreme Court ruling on Jones v. Temer, it was decided the Privileges and Immunities Clause of the 14th Amendment protects very few rights because it neither incorporates the Bill of Rights nor protects all rights of individual citizens. Instead, this provision protects only those rights peculiar to being a citizen of the federal government. It does not protect those rights which relate to state citizenship. You heard that right. The Bill of Rights is not protected for U.S. citizens, for 14th Amendment federal citizens. Want more proof? In the case of Hogg v. CIO, it was decided the first 8 amendments have uniformly been held not to be protected from state action by the Privileges and Immunities Clause of the 14th Amendment. In the ruling on the case of Twining v. New Jersey, it was decided the right to trial by jury in civil cases guaranteed by the 7th Amendment, and the right to bear arms guaranteed by the 2nd Amendment have been distinctly held not to be privileges and immunities of citizens of the United States, guaranteed by the 14th Amendment. And in effect, the same decision was made in respect of the guarantee against prosecution except by indictment of a grand jury contained in the 5th Amendment, and in respect of the right to be confronted with witnesses contained in the 6th Amendment. It was held that the indictment made indispensable by the 5th Amendment and trial by jury guaranteed by the 6th Amendment were not privileges and immunities of citizens of the United States, as those words were used in the 14th Amendment. We conclude, therefore, that the exemption from compulsory self-incrimination is not a privilege or immunity of national or federal citizenship guaranteed by this clause of the 14th Amendment. That is absolutely shocking. What rights do U.S. citizens have then? Well, the Supreme Court ruling on U.S. v. Valentine will tell us. It states, the only absolute and unqualified right of a United States citizen is to residence within the territorial boundaries of the United States. That's it. That is the one right of a United States citizen. All else is a privilege that can be taken away at any time.